Hey everyone, it's Mr. Flying Pig HD here. Thanks for tuning in. If you are tuning in, it's Manchester United versus Saint-Étienne in the Europa League at Old Trafford. Oh, it's a tense night. It's a foggy night as well. Is it foggy or is it smoky? What's going on? It's ridiculous. Hope you're all doing good. Of course, we've got to get a good result in this leg in order to make the second leg a heck of a lot easier. We all know what can happen if you get a poor result in these games at home. It's all about winning them and winning them well. Come on, United! Hey everyone, Raptors, K YouTube, Da Bomb, Andrew Vale. How's it going? Am I coming through loud and clear? Sorry, I was a little bit late. I think it was about 10 seconds into the game when we started today, so apologies for that. Valencia's got the ball. What is going on? Is that just pure fog right now? Here comes Saint-Étienne in their green. They move down the left-hand side of the pitch. There's acres of space. What's going on there? Shit in hell. The ball goes into the 6-yard box. Eric Bailly's better, and he gets the ball away. But that was a tense moment there. You don't want to be... It's actually Eric Bailly with the initial error. He's given the ball away. He's passed it to Saint-Étienne, and they very nearly punished us there. Almost a terrible start from Manchester United. Jeepers. What a load of shit. Come on, they've got a corner here. The ball comes in. It's dealt with. That's a good head out. Come on, United, get it down. Here comes Saint-Étienne again. It's cleared away. Tense start by Manchester United here. Kyle Fury says Pogba versus Pogba time. Going to be an interesting one to see how that plays out in this game. Pogba versus Pogba. Oh shit, they've got Pogba here! Oh, Sergio Romero's having all sorts of issues. Oh my days. Oh, what an incredibly bad start from Manchester United there. Very nearly a huge error. Very nearly two huge errors from United at the start of this game. Almost calamitous. Come on, sort your lives out, lads. Get your heads on. Stop being a bottle job and let's get playing some football. Right, calm down. I need to calm down too. Oh dear. Shit in hell! Oh, Sergio Romero heads the ball away. This is some dangerous stuff from United. The ball's gone back into Romero and he's headed it away, but he was being closed down by a Saint-Étienne forward. The ball goes back to Romero. I'm a little bit worried about Sergio now. I know he's eccentric. He's actually been wonderful for us in the games where he's played this season, you have to say. Another, very many clean sheets he's kept in the few appearances he's had, usually in the cups. Mourinho giving him the nod tonight ahead of David De Gea, even though it's a big must-win game. So it goes to show you the faith that Mourinho's got in him, and I think he deserves it, having played in this competition for the majority of it. So, but that's a sketchy start from Sergio, you have to say. Andrew Ford says, love your channel, mate. Thank you, pal. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thank all of you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hoping you're watching the game along with me, or if you're not, then you can keep up to date by watching this. Oh, can you do me a favour? Actually, everybody who's in here at the moment, can you just share this video, please? Just give it a share on social media, Twitter or Facebook or whatnot, Just share it around. Text the link to your mate, whatever. Be much appreciated. Also, chuck a like on this video. Here come United with a cross in. It's gone to nothing. But yeah, please do chuck a like on this video and get commenting as always. I'll try and read through as many comments as possible during the game. Of course, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to watch the game. I'm trying to read the comments. I'm trying to make sure that this whole stream's secure and not having an absolute double daymare. So, forgive me if I miss out your comments. But if you keep commenting, then I'm sure I'll get around to you in the end. Oh dear, so people complaining that I'm really ridiculously loud. Let me put this down here. Sorry about that. I do get a little bit over-exacerbated. That's not the right word. Over-enthusiastic at times. How's that? Is that any better? Da Bomb 99 says, my favourite Man United channel. Thanks very much, man. I appreciate it. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually some sort of super chat option now where you can, you can basically send me money if you want. If you want to have your comment featured, you can send me money. YouTube have just introduced it. Not really too sure how it works, but if you want to support the channel, you can always do that. Saint-Étienne, here they come down the right-hand side. Yeah, so a bit of a shaky start from United here. Here's Paul Pogba. He's on the ball. Big game from Pogba tonight needed, of course, again. And I'm not talking about Florentin here. I'm talking about Paul. Andrew Force says, shared on Twitter. Legend. Absolute legend. Eric Bailey on the ball at the back. The pitch of Old Trafford is looking beautiful tonight. Let's just hope it's a beautiful performance from Manchester United here. It needs to be. Need to get a good couple of goals, good couple of goal cushion to take to France with us. Because let's not forget this. Okay, people say the Europa League is a secondary competition in Europe. It's a Mickey Mouse Cup, or as Saint-Étienne would say, a little Mickey Mouse Cup. But at the end of the day, it's a bit of silverware, and it's a ticket into the Champions League next season. So even if we don't finish in the top four, which I actually do think we will this season now, but who knows, you know, how can you predict the top six come the end of the season as it is now in the Premier League? It's ridiculous. But I would expect United to creep in there. But even if we don't get in there, then this would be our route to it if we win this competition. So we've got to take it seriously. Saint-Étienne, they're looking pretty lively. Their form in France is very good. They're doing reasonably well over there. I think it is a Mickey Mouse league, though. There's a couple of very strong teams. Look at what PSG did to Barca the other night. Saint-Étienne are another one of those, I'm sure. But it's just not up to the standard of the Premier League. It's not up to the standard of the league. I certainly can't match the Premier League in terms of depth and strength in depth. I mean, the top 10 teams that finish in the Premier League, I think would beat, say, the 5th and 6th teams that finish in Serie A or La Liga even. So maybe that's just ignorance, I don't know. But Marouane Fellaini, the big, gigantic Canadian redwood that he is, just touched the ball. He's on the pitch tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, but apparently Mkhitaryan's ill and Michael Carrick's got a knock. Wayne Rooney's not quite right, so they're not featuring tonight. So you know, he's in there. I'm not crazy about it. If he has a good performance, I'll praise him. If he doesn't, I'll tear him to pieces. That's how this thing works, you know. You guys know that. So here's Paul on the ball. So far, Manchester United have failed to create anything. Marouane Fellaini on the ball, not your usual source of creativity, but there you go. Ball comes in over from Paul Pogba. It's a lovely sweeping ball. Must be 60, 70 yards on that one. And here's Antonio Valencia. Plays a lovely little dinked ball in over the top. And Fellaini put it in the back of the net. Oh, it's offside. Bollocks. Saw that one from a mile off as well, but still. Shit in Nora. Manchester United just put the ball in the back of the net. Valencia, it's a great ball from Paul Pogba, you have to say, stunning. And Antonio Valencia does ever so well to take it back inside, and he puts a sort of Cantona-esque ball over the top, but Mata, I think it was Mata anyway, he's miles offside. So a bit of a poor timed run there, because he is about 3 or 4 yards offside there. But that was the first positive thing United have done in this game, so that bodes well. We put the ball in the back of the net once. It might have not been legitimate and horrendously offside, but it's a start. Yeah, a few more people coming in here now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please chuck a like on this video and give it a share. Be much appreciated. Shitting Nora, here come Saint-Étienne. Yeah, no, it's a great ball into the box, but it's dealt with by Bailey. Very dodgy stuff. Looks quite end-to-end so far. Mata controls it in the centre of the park. The centre of the park. Just so you know, I'm coming up to 9 minutes. Now, if you want to sync it or just to see where you are in the game, I am actually watching it on BT Sport 2 this time. So, should be... Oh, Anthony Martial with a ridiculous shot from 30 yards out. He's nearly beaten the keeper there, but it's a good save in the end. And Anthony Martial, out of nowhere, almost scores a cracker. What a start to a game this has been. Both teams had a couple of chances in the opening 10 minutes of the game. Both some key chances. We've had a goal ruled out for offside. Oh, I think it's going to be one of those nights, lads and lasses. Oh, here comes Antonio Valencia. And it's a good sliding tackle. Oh, sorry. I probably just bugged you out there again. If you're wearing headphones, I apologise. Oh, Anthony Martial, it's a dipping shot. It's moved in the air. It's like a knuckleball, and the keeper has done really well to get across to that because it is aiming for the far right-hand side of the goal. It's really well placed and a lot of venom and power on it, and the keeper's just managed to get across there. So, Fair play to him. United pass it back to Romero. Romero passes it to Eric Bailly at the back here. Out it goes to Antonio Valencia, and he sprays a ball over the top. He's looking for the run of Zlatan. Zlatan can't quite get to the ball first. He's beaten to it. It's cleared away by the defender. United take a quick throw in. Juan Mata whips the ball into the box here. Oh, Marouane, what are you doing, pal? He's just trying to flick it on, but he's got nowhere near the ball there. Typical Marouane Fellaini football at its very best. Ryan Kirkpatrick says, Pig, what did Henry Hotspur think of the game? I don't know. I actually don't know. I probably know what he thinks about the game that happened just now. He probably wouldn't be too happy. So, actually, I don't know what the final result was. Did Genk beat Tottenham in the end? Shit, they could have came back. I don't even know. So, yeah, he couldn't make it tonight. I'll try and get him involved soon. Ruffier in goal. Sounds like a character from Hook. He pings the ball out. And Saint-Étienne have the ball. They're surging forward here. It's a great tackle in the end there. By, I can't quite see who it was, but it was a great tackle in the centre of the park there. Here come United down the left. Yes, Kyle Fury says Ghent did beat Spurs 1-0. Come on, my son. Beautiful. Got myself a cheeky little pint on the go. It's actually disgusting. It's Carling. I'm drinking Carling. Just to wet the whistle there, but don't usually drink Carling, and there's a good reason for that. It sort of tastes like horse piss. My favourite beer is probably Hoegaarden. What's your guys' favourite beer? Maybe a bit of a feminine option, but that's what I'm sticking to. 12 minutes, 22 seconds gone. Saint-Étienne looking reasonably comfortable here. Of course, United need to settle into this game a bit better. It's been quite end-to-end at the moment. We're looking reasonably sprightly, though. I mean, we have had a couple of decent moves. Just a shame Juan Mata was so massively offside earlier, and the Fellaini goal didn't stand. That was a good finish from Marouane, though. You've got to say, I mean, that was a good finish. Keeper was still going for it, and he slotted it away nicely. I was impressed there, but need to actually do it for real now. Kyle says he doesn't drink alcohol, to be honest. Well, that's absolutely your call, man. I pretty much don't either. But this is like the first pint I've had in months. Maybe that's a slight over-exaggeration, but I don't really... The last time I was drunk was probably a good couple of years ago now, so... Oh! Juan Mata, it's a free kick to Manchester United. Come on. In the 13th minute here, Manchester United have a key chance. I believe it was Zlatan Ibrahimovic who was fouled. And he's pretty much dived there. I've just seen the replay. Zlatan said that he's been fouled. But it looks like he's just dived. You know, what are you doing, Zlatan? He's won us a free kick in a dangerous area, though. He's standing over the ball. Unless he was pushed there from a certain angle that I saw it from, it didn't look like he was pushed. It looked like he just took a dive, which I don't like to see at all, especially from someone who's 6'5" and built like a brick shithouse. So here he is standing over the ball, though. Is he going to be the man to take it? Juan Mata is stood next to him, also over the ball. He looks like Zlatan Ibrahimovic's child, but they are standing next to each other. I think Zlatan's going to be the man to take it. He's not had a lot of joy with his free kicks this season. Maybe now is the time to bang it in, pal. Come on, Zlatan! Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Zlatan! Oh! That was the worst free kick I've ever seen, but it's gone in the back of the net. It has trickled through. I don't know what's happened. It looks like he's just scuffed it. Was it a well-worked routine in the Wolves split there with the United players in it? I don't know, but it is tremendous. Come on, my son. It looks awful. He's put it through the Saint-Étienne player's legs. How has he done that? That is ridiculous. And it's a deflection. It's gone past the keeper, who is stricken. He is stricken on the right-hand side of the goal because the deflection from the Saint-Étienne player's calf takes it into the other side of the goal, and there's not much the defender can do about it. And that is it. United are 1-0 up here against Saint-Étienne, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic with one of the cheekiest goals, and you've got to say lucky, because that was surely he didn't mean to try that through the player's legs. Maybe he did. This is Zlatan we're talking about. But he's just slotted the ball through the player's legs. It's taken a deflection and it's gone in. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I love you, pal. And here he is running onto a pass once again. Guys, did you see that? That was ridiculous. What an unbelievable goal there. You don't see that too often. It was just like a little trickler. There was nothing, no power in that whatsoever, and it's just trickled in. Everyone was just stranded. 3 goals in 6 matches for Zlatan. Not bad. Not as good as some of his form in the previous part of the season, where it was getting to be pretty much a goal a game. But nice to see him getting back into it. That's a good goal. As I said, he's been struggling from his free kick, so that's good for confidence, even though it was pretty fortunate to end up in the back of the net there. Come on, my son! Robert Ingram says, ugly goal is beautiful. That is such a good way to describe it. That was a filthy, dirty goal, but it was great. Oh, love it. And guess what? I think that's 15 goals now. I said in my preview of this game that Zlatan Ibrahimovic has scored against Saint-Étienne alone, which is the most goals he's scored against any team in his career. So he's just added to that. It's ridiculous. And it was all got from that free kick, which wasn't really a free kick, was it? They're showing the replay again now. It looked like he was brought down. But then it also sort of looks like, actually, he's just dived. That's, I thought initially he was brought down. But really, he's just freaking dived. So, but it's got us the goal. What a cheeky Swedish bastard. Brilliant. If that was against us, I'd be absolutely fuming. But it's not. So I'm not. Host Disorder says, I love Zlatan, but at what point does one think about replacing an old age pensioner? We've got to start thinking about it soon. I would actually add Antoine Griezmann or someone of that calibre in this summer transfer window, but still keep Zlatan for another year to impart his wisdom onto the players around him, because he's such a vastly experienced player. He's a very classy player. Some of the technique he has is unbelievable. And he's got a lot to give the next generation at Manchester United. So I still think keeping him around for another year, not to mention he's still very useful. He's still fit as a fiddle. He still scores a ridiculous amount of goals. So why wouldn't we have Zlatan for another year at least? Okay, yes, we do need to start thinking about the next crop. But right now, Zlatan is pretty much doing the business. He's been our man scoring all the goals this season. So I think we should respect that. And I think we should give him another year, 100%. I mean, he may not want to stay here. I don't know what he wants to do with his career. But I think he should stay for one more year, try and win the Premier League with United. He's never played in the Premier League up until now. So he should try and win the Premier League. And it's not quite happened this season. It doesn't look like it's possible. I mean, stranger things have happened, but I don't think it's going to happen. So, but next year, if we buy right in the summer, and we do sort of build on this decent upturn we've had. Let's not face it, we are unbeaten in 16 at the moment, the best run in the Premier League since the Fergie days. So we're on an upturn, we've just got to transition, add some class and quality in the summer, and then really, really just hammer it home next season. I want to see us challenging for that Premier League trophy. So I really want Zlatan to stay, but yeah, very, very good question. Oh, shit! Oh, it was a penalty shout, which I just missed there. Sorry, I was just looking at the comments there. But don't know what happened, but there was a penalty shout for Saint-Étienne. The referees waved it off. 19 minutes, 16 seconds into the game here. Let me have another look. It's Daley Blind, and no, I'm sorry. I don't think that's a penalty. Daley Blind, and oh, he sort of swung his back leg out. Let me have one more look at this, because it's hard to judge against Josephus. Who is it here? I don't know. Saint-Étienne's defender, but he goes down like a sack of shit. That didn't help him at all. Maybe there was a slight bit of contact. But, they probably feel a bit aggrieved not to get the penalty there based on Zlatan's very theatrical dive earlier. So, yeah, please give this video a share. I'm just going to do that. I've just realised I've not done that, so should probably do that. Might be a good idea. If you're just joining me, Manchester United are leading Saint-Étienne 1-0. It's 20 minutes, 12 seconds gone in the game. A goal from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a free kick which actually hit the wall, went between the Saint-Étienne defender's legs, and it's ricocheted into the goal. Get in there, my son. If you're new here, my bad, I'm a man. I can't multitask at all. But if you're new here, please subscribe so you can keep up to date with upcoming videos, upcoming live streams. Try and get more content on these days. Also, what I want to do is I want to introduce a few other people into the channel really, because with work and stuff, I just struggle to find the time to really do as many videos as I would like and get the content out, daily. So maybe I'll introduce a couple of other people. If you think you can fit the bill, if you're good at speaking on camera, if you're passionate about football and Manchester United, get involved. Tweet me at MrFlyingPigHD. You can always send me videos, previews, match reactions, etc. My email is MrFlyingPigHD@gmail.com if you want to get in touch with me there. So feel free to email me videos, match reactions, anything like that you think might interest the viewers on my channel. Right, sorted. That's shared on Twitter. Back to the game here. The ball's gone into Marouane Fellaini. It's cleared away by Saint-Étienne, and Manchester United have got a corner here. Come on, my son. So pretty fortunate to get the lead in this game, but we do need a positive result here tonight, and I don't think one goal is going to be comfortable enough to take over to France. We certainly need to build on that. It's been a lively start from sort of both teams, really. I mean, you have to say Saint-Étienne have had a couple of key chances. There's a bit of dodgy defending and goalkeeping going on very early on with Bailey and Romero. But here United have the corner. This is where Marouane Fellaini can be very useful. Florentin Pogba marks him. Juan Mata. And it's Antonio Valencia with a curling ball into the back stick. It's headed down. And not much Chris Smalling can do about it there. Yeah, they're just showing the replay to the penalty. I mean, it was sort of a bit of contact there. Daley Blind waving him up. He definitely sticks his back leg out and does make contact. It's stupid. It's very silly to do that. He's brought him down. You could argue that's a penalty, but it's very theatrical from the player, which probably worked against him. Oh, we just had a glaring opportunity there, but Antonio Valencia is wayward with his pass forward. Paul Pogba is wrestled to the ground there. Pogba was absolutely wrestled to the ground there. It's a free kick to Manchester United. Arsenal FC says, Arsenal fan, but you are cool and funny guy. Nice one, pal. Cheers for the comment. Cheers for getting involved. Everyone's welcome here, even if you are a dirty gooner. I'm not going to hold that against you. Oh, the ball's gone in over the top. Juan Mata's waiting for it. It's a great ball over the top there. But Juan Mata tries a turning volley, reminiscent of something that I've seen Bergkamp do before or Michael Owen do. And he tries to turn, and it's a good volley, makes really good contact. He's got his eyes on the ball. It's a great bit of technique, actually, but unfortunately, it's right at Raffia in the goal. And then Raffia makes a great second save there to deny Juan Mata. But really good ball in over the top there to Juan. Good bit of contact he made, and that's just great goalkeeping, you have to say. Great goalkeeping. Shame about the initial placement. But United, another great chance on them. We absolutely cut them open with a ball over the top there. So this is positive stuff. Need to create these chances. Chris Karafinski says, do we actually think Griezmann is coming? Or is it just hype? I mean, he's actually said recently, he said he doesn't know if he'd be happy in England because of the weather and all this rubbish. You know, I don't know if he would come to United. Perhaps he'd join one of the other teams over in Spain, or I'd just stay there. I don't really know. But Manchester United are one of the biggest clubs in the world, if not, you know, in terms of where we're doing right now in competitions. Certainly commercially, certainly, you know, history-wise, we're absolutely huge. So I'm pretty sure 99% of players would want to play for United. Not to mention you're going to get paid very well for doing it. And it only increases your personal brand, etc. So I don't see why anybody wouldn't want to come to United. You know, if it was announced that Messi was coming to United, it wouldn't be beyond the realm of belief. Well, you know what I mean. It's very unlikely, but you know, imagine that. Imagine if you wake up and one day in the summer, United have signed Messi for 200 million. That'd be insane. But Griezmann's actually a possibility. It may not be a high possibility, but certainly it could happen. Some of the signings we've made over the last couple of seasons have been quite shocking. Didn't expect that they would happen. So, you know, never say never. At one point, I never thought Paul Pogba would be a United player again. I never thought we'd spend near enough 90 fucking million pounds on the lad either, but we did. So, anything can happen. Don't rule it out. I think Antoine Griezmann is a player United should 100% be going for. But whether or not he wants to come, whether or not they can agree terms, who knows. But he's certainly the calibre of player that we want at United. And like I say, with Zlatan ageing, we need to bring in the next generation. Antonio Valencia down the right-hand side. He passes it into the middle to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba plays another one of those devilishly dirty balls over the top. And Raffier in the Saint-Étienne goal gathers the ball up. He plays in the right back of Saint-Étienne, who's bombing forward like his name is Antonio. He's bombing forward, but it's broken down. And here Marouane Fellaini has it in the centre of the park. Just get your head up, Fellaini, and pass it to the nearest player. He has done that. He's given it to Juan Mata. Zlatan Ibrahimovic gives the ball away there. A bit poor from Zlatan. But what a free kick it was from Zlatan earlier. I can't believe that went in the back of the net. Once he took it, I was like, what the hell is that, Zlatan? Seriously? It was a little trickler, but it found its way into the net somehow. Absolutely quality. Oh, the ball's gone over the top of United's defence there with a player onto it as well. And he's very nearly managed to control it. If he had done, he is onside as well. It's from the free kick, very quickly taken free kick, a very good free kick as well. And just a couple of inches away from controlling that, bringing it down and it being a serious problem. So United got away with that one. Still coming through loud and clear, lads and lasses. Please get commenting. I say lads and lasses, it's just lads. I always say this. There's no ladies here. But if you are a lady, get commenting because you know you're going to get a lot of attention. What's this? You fair and new for FIFA? I think it's a fake account there, unfortunately. But it's got a woman's avatar. Mental. Let's block that because it is some spam shit there. Seriously though, thanks for tuning in everyone, appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the game so far. Paul Pogba with a chance here. I do enjoy doing these live streams, interacting with you guys, your subscribers. You're a bunch of legends. You need to start sharing these videos a bit more. You know, come on, sort the pig out here. Bacon Brigade. Let's share these videos. Oh, Saint-Étienne just had a chance there. Oh my days, it's just about a foot wide of the left-hand post in the end. But a really good chance from Saint-Étienne. I can't quite make out the names on the shirts here. I'm not familiar with most of these players, but a ridiculous chance there. They have crafted themselves a good few chances tonight. That one was very close as well. Perhaps the goalie, Sergio, has had it covered. But still, it was very touch and go there for a second. And here they come again down the right-hand side. They're dangerous. They've got the tails up here. They've given the ball away. Anthony Martial, we haven't seen too much of him so far. He's just torn past someone like a gazelle. Here he goes again. He's going to go the whole way. Anthony Martial. Martial so close. What a ridiculous run. Is that George Best in disguise? I think so. He's got the ball somewhere in about his own third in the United half, and he's just taken the ball forward. He's galloped past one. He's galloped past two. He's gone right. He's gone left. And he's very, very nearly put the ball into the back of the net, if not for a fantastic save from Ruffier there in the Saint-Étienne goal with his foot. He's made the save with his left foot, improvised, quick reflexes, and he's got the ball away. But what a bit of play from Martial there, ridiculous. And then we couldn't get the rebound in. What a player, though. Did you see that? Did you see that move from Anthony Martial? It was quite unbelievable. Oh yes, Host Disorder says Martial fucking class. Couldn't agree more. That is real potential. Cameron Ketch says class. What an unbelievable bit of play by him. It did look like an old George Best highlight where he's just ripping through teens. Unbelievable. Itchaf says he just came. We don't want to know that, mate. I think you just mean you've just come into this stream. Hi, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully not the other thing. Hopefully you don't mean that. Oh, Saint-Étienne with a chance here. 31 minutes, 25 seconds gone. It's Henri Savey. You know that guy who used to play in the Premier League. He's just had a chance here. It's a half volley and he's made a complete mess of it. But Saint-Étienne look like a decent side. They certainly look capable of creating chances. They've created a fair few chances, even more than United, you would argue. And haven't been able to take them. That was another good chance from them. And Savet, luckily for us, has put it wide. Mourinho looking on from the sideline. He looks reasonably concerned right now. He's chewing his gums off. Has he been on the coke again? I don't know, but he's chewing away there. And he's not got any chewing gun in like Sir Alex, so it's not that. Heiko Firestorm Tiger says, let's send our Mr. Pig to the gym to get more female attention. Crowdfunding Operation Bacon for All. Well, you know, I'm game. Sign me up. I need to lose a few pounds anyway. Yes, Kyle says, I can see Etienne equalising later in the match. They certainly look like they're capable of creating a chance or two. That was another good chance that they've crafted. United's defence, it's reasonably vulnerable. You know, they've cut us open numerous times. United also having a lot of chances. It's quite an open end-to-end game at the moment. 32 minutes, 50 seconds gone. Throw into Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba holds the man off well. And he plays a very good ball into Zlatan, who plays a good ball in. Oh, it's just a little bit ahead of Juan Mata. And the keeper, who's having a pretty good game so far, has collected it. And he's got Saint-Étienne away down the left-hand side. Here they come. Oh, yes, and they're playing very direct. They're over the top now. Down the left-hand side here, Saint-Étienne, there's a runner. He's made it through. It's a good bit of play by Saint-Étienne. Great bit of football from them. The cross comes in. It's nobody there to meet it, and it goes back out. But here, Saint-Étienne still have the possession. They're looking very good. They really are looking like a good football inside. They've created a good few chances. They're up for it. They're energetic. They've not been knocked back by the fact that we got that goal early on. They seem bang up for this. I mean, it is over 2 legs, so even if United did score another one right now, it doesn't really mean that we've won the tie. There's still a lot of this game to go. I just hope that Saint-Étienne don't get any away goals. Here they come again. They've got a good chance. Eric Bailly makes a great block, though. And United are just completely surrounding the attacking player there with 5 red shirts. He's got no option but to turn around and go backwards. But they're looking very comfortable on the ball here. United numbers behind the ball here. Need to push out a little bit, keep more shape. Keep our shape a bit better. Ball comes in over the top here. Saint-Étienne, they're really trying to make things happen. Very direct, very balls in over the top, very getting down the line and crossing balls in. Sort of like United are playing tonight, you know. It's quite an evenly matched tie at the moment, this one. Dabom says, where do you live, Flying Pig? I live down in Dorset, quite near Bournemouth. My family, my parents are United fans, so I've always been raised a United fan all my life. There's a lot of local people around where I live. They were Liverpool fans, they were Chelsea fans. All of a sudden they're Bournemouth fans now. They're in the Premier League. Not me! You stay true to your roots. I'm a United fan through and through. But yeah, I live quite far away, so I don't get to too many games. In fact, it's been a good few years. Last game I went to was the season after we bought Robin van Persie, so quite a while ago. But I'm going to go to a game soon, probably before the end of the season. So need to do that. But just with work, and you've got to take pretty much a day or two out and spend. I know people do it, but I live in one of the most expensive places in the world. Actually, it is. Well, not me personally, but near enough to it that it's freaking expensive. And yet the wages and stuff around here are shit. So it's not great. But yeah, I've been to a bunch of United games in the past. First game I went to was as a little kid. I went to Wimbledon, the old Wimbledon, versus United, when they had Vinnie Jones and stuff. So that's how far back I go. Oh, it's a great ball in over the top to Mata. He's offside yet again, though. He's offside again. Rahimsk says, Pig, how old are you? I'm actually coming up to 30 this year. I'm not quite there yet, but I am nearly 30, lads. Oh, my God. Absolutely sickening. I never thought I'd reach the day. I still feel the same as when I was 17, pretty much. Both mentally and physically. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, there's no ladies watching. But, well, maybe my missus is watching, actually, in which case I apologise. So, but moving on. Big result earlier for Ghent. They beat Tottenham. That only further increases our chances of winning this Europa League. I think United before the game was 7-2 to win the cup. It's looking like a good bet now. It probably won't be quite that now if we do win this game convincingly. But United 7-2. We should be going on and winning this tournament. Let's be honest now. But it's always tough to do it. There are still some very good teams left in it. But if Tottenham got knocked out, and I think they've got to go and play the away leg, then I really think that really does increase our chances of winning this tournament and safe passage into the Champions League, which is why we even care about this tournament anyway, In some ways, it'd be nice to get rid of the Europa League so we can concentrate more on the league. But because there is that option now to get into the Champions League via winning the Europa, then you've got to take it seriously. You've got to try and win it, especially in considering where we are in the league and how topsy-turvy it is at the top there with the top four positions changing. Saint-Étienne, they've got a chance. And no, they don't. It's a free kick to Manchester United. So far, United have had 7 attempts on goal and Saint-Étienne 4. Is that right? I mean, am I tripping out here? I thought that Saint-Étienne had more chances than United, but I must be wrong. Must be wrong. And here they come, galloping down to our penalty area. They've switched play up to the right-hand side of the pitch. They're going to knock a ball in, are they? They finally do, and it's fallen very nicely to their striker, but it's a great challenge from Eric Bailey there. Well done, Eric. That was really good, important challenge there. That was Nemanja Vidic-esque. I would love it if Bailey was the next Vidic. We just need somebody like that. We need a Ferdy and we need a Vidic. That's all we freaking need, man. Oh! Saint-Étienne have a shot from distance there. Florentin. Was it Florentin? I don't know. Not quite sure. Is Florentin? Yeah. Well, I don't know. But Eric Bailey made a great block there to stop the goal. Or stop the shot going towards goal. And it was a very good shot, actually. You could see the venom on it. You could see the swerve on it, even though it didn't travel very far before Bailey's made that challenge. But a great challenge from Eric Bailey there. You've got to say. You've got to say that was stunning. Hope you guys enjoy these live streams. Support the channel by going and checking out the Flying Pig t-shirt store. There might be a link in the description, or it's certainly on my channel page. Oh! And just as I'm talking cod shit there about t-shirts, which nobody cares about, there's actually a chance from Saint-Étienne. They just crafted the ball. This time Bailey gets beaten, and the ball... Oh, it's a great save by Sergio Romero in the end there, because it's a cheeky little shot across the box. It's another scuffed effort. And it would be trickling into the far post, but Sergio Romero scrambles across and collects the ball majestically well. Get in there, my son. Juan Mata gives the ball away. No, Juan. The score is currently 1-0 to Manchester United. 40 minutes gone. 40 minutes, 34 seconds to be precise. Quite an even game at the moment. Both sides having a lot of chances. United lead due to that Zlatan Ibrahimovic free kick, which was pretty fortunate, as we saw earlier. If you've not seen it, it was a trickling effort that's just hit the wall and gone in, very fortunately. And it was won from a foul drawn by Zlatan Ibrahimovic, which pretty much wasn't a foul, it was a dive. So, you know, Saint-Étienne will feel pretty aggrieved by that, I'm sure. But us United fans, I mean, okay, we don't want to win like that, but it's nice to be winning 1-0, you know. Sergio Romero boots the ball up the pitch. We're approaching half-time here, only about 4 or 5 minutes left. Oh, Saint-Étienne, they're through on goal. He's one-on-one. What's he going to do? You're shit, mate. Sorry, lads. He's just hoofed it, spooned it completely over the bar. I don't know who it is because it's a bit blurry and it's quite small and I can't make out the names. But whoever it was has just completely ballooned it over the goal. It's a very poor effort from a really good position in the end there. Sergio, pleased to see it go sky high over his goal there. But it just goes to show, you know, they are getting in behind our defence. They are creating chances. They are dangerous. They've had a lot of shots so far, you know. They've caused us all sorts of problems. So, you know, we've got to change things up at half-time. We've got to tighten up a little bit, but at the same time, maintain that creative spark. Of course, Saint-Étienne will be pushing for that away goal. They will be pushing to get back into this game. So they're going to be open. That's why we need to sit back reasonably anyway. I don't want to see us just Louis van Gaal, but what I mean is, you know, be very solid at the back here, reasonably defensive-minded, and then hit them on the break rapidly, which we are doing with Pogba spraying those balls. You know, there are a lot of balls going in over the top. Mata's had joy running in behind. Ibra's had joy running in behind. So I think we need to do that more often in the second half. And just, you know, be very solid. We don't want to give away a goal in this game. We want to keep that clean sheet going into the second leg. But at the moment, you know, Saint-Étienne, you wouldn't deny them a goal here. They're looking good, and here they come again. They've got a very good chance. There's a shot from 30 yards. It's blocked. Marouane Fellaini, he gives the ball back to Saint-Étienne. What are you doing, you bog brush? Sort it out, pal. Oh, 43 minutes gone, and Saint-Étienne are peppering United's goal here. They're all over us. They're really pushing and probing. It's another close effort, you know, not too close, but another good effort from Saint-Étienne. They're creating chances. They're going to be a tricky opposition in the second half. But so far, United winning 1-0, questionably. But I'm glad we've got it now, because Saint-Étienne look bang up for this. Yeah, PC Gary says Saint-Étienne have scuffed all of their shots. They pretty much have, you know. They've you're right. You know, they've had a lot of good chances. They've got into some real key positions. They've actually worked about 5 or 6 really good chances in this half. But as you say, they've scuffed all of those opportunities. So they've got a lot of positives to talk about at half-time, but also some negatives. Hopefully they don't play as well as they have done in this first half and the second half, because they've been really good. United not so good. Mourinho already goes off early into the dressing room. Is he preparing a run? Is he preparing a tactical change, a substitution? Who knows? Very difficult tie it's turning out to be. You know, if we get another goal now, it'll be a little bit more comfortable. But I do think Saint-Étienne have got a real chance to score a goal in this game. They do. They're really going for it. Here they come again. Here they come again. Down the right. Are they going to get the ball into the box? Oh, no. We've just been done. Who was it who's just been done? Shit. Bailey tries to clear away, but the ball's ricocheted through. Ah! And they've scuffed yet another shot. Another shot from distance has gone rocketing over the bar. Daley Blind is down, I believe. He was fouled. Was it legitimate? Yeah, Martial just got tucked up like a kipper there. And then Bailey just manages somehow to get it away. And it's a terrible shot at the end. Terrible shot. Luckily for United, Saint-Étienne's finishing has been pretty damn bad tonight. They've been terrible. Thankfully for us, otherwise this could be 2-0, 3-0 or 3-1 rather to Saint-Étienne. So, Jesus, come on United, sort yourselves out. Yeah. Andrew Dobbin says, get the hairdryer out, Jose. They're all over us. They have been. They've had 5 or 6 key chances. They could have scored more goals than that. In the end, it's a bit of a worry in the first half for us. They look bang up for it, does Saint-Étienne. I can't say that properly, especially after a beer. But they are in this game. They are looking dangerous. United have probably had the worst of that first half in terms of play and key chances created, although we did get the goal. The Pogba's having a little chat here as they go in at half-time. He's saying, they're covering the mouths, he's saying, yeah, we deserve to be up. And he's saying, no, you don't, you're a prick, mate. He's saying, yeah, your hair looks like a twat, mate. And he's saying, well, you look about 30 years older than me, pal. And he, So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of sibling rivalry going on in the second half. and after the game finishes, depending on what the result is. So, there we go. It's half-time. United lead 1-0 thanks to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I'm going to have a little half-time cigarello break. So I'll be back for the start of the second half. You don't go anywhere. Stick around. Share this video. Well, not right now, actually. Share it when I get back. And you legends that are watching this, stick around, and I will be back for the second half kickoff. So please stand by. Hey everyone, I'm back for the second half. Looks like Jesse Lingard's coming on the pitch here. Not quite sure who's gone off, but if you're just joining us, the second half is about to get underway. United are leading this game against Saint-Étienne 1-0 from a dubious goal from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He pretty much dived, won a free kick, and then with a trickling shitty free kick, somehow managed to put it in the back of the net. So, you know, we've got the lead. I think first half Saint-Étienne looked, if anything, slightly better than United in terms of creating chances, but in terms of finishing them off, they've been quite poor. They scuffed a lot of their shots. They missed a lot of their chances, well, all of their chances. United, maybe you could argue, don't deserve to be leading this game, but we are, and we'll take it. And here we come. Second half is underway now. 45 minutes, 23 seconds gone if you guys want to sync it up. I think the first half was quite an interesting game for Paul Pogba. He's played some beautiful passes. That one 60-70 yard one to set up the Fellaini goal in particular, which was ruled offside, was fantastic. Also the ball over to Mata where he's turned and volleyed, and the goalkeeper's made a great save, was excellent. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is clean through on goal here. Bit of trickery with his feet. Can he get a shot off? In the end, he opts to play a pass to Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial apparently fouls the defender there, but that didn't look like anything. Get up, you mincer! Get up! Oh, and Anthony Martial's got himself a yellow card there. What's going on? What was wrong with that? Zlatan's played a cheeky little ball through. Martial's got to it. Oh, and he has actually flung out his left arm. He's flung out his left arm and caught the defender in the face there. It's actually a bit dirty from Anthony Martial. So fair play to Saint-Étienne there. They weren't no theatrics there. Just want to say as well, thank you to Heiko on Twitter for sharing my video. If you guys share my video, or if you've got your YouTube accounts linked to Twitter and you just like the video, please do like this video and it should show up that you've liked it. If you do, I'll retweet it. So, thanks very much for doing that. And also, Ravelis SLVN on Twitter. He says, love the live stream on my way to work. Happy to be of service, mate. Where are you living in the world, pal, if you're just going to work, or are you working nights or something? If so, I hope you have a good night at work. I'm going to retweet you right now, pal, because you've tagged me and shared my video. So thanks very much for doing that. Please do that, and I'll give you a cheeky little shout out or a retweet or something. Here we go. United leading this game 1-0. We get the game underway. Paul Pogba, United now shooting right to left. Paul Pogba's got the ball back again. My screen here is quite small and a bit blurry, so it's quite hard to make out the players. But Paul Pogba is not one of those players where it's hard to make out. Same goes for that big old tree, Marouane. You can see those two a mile off. Ball over the top there to Mata. Sorry, to Lingard. But Lingard falls over. Nothing comes of it. United put the ball into the box. Come on, son, get in there, you beauty. Zlatan is... Oh, it's offside. No. Oh, bollocks. It's offside. Was that offside? Did that look offside? He's offside. Zlatan's offside. He's a yard offside. But what a great head that is, and what a great ball in. Oh, I nearly had a mangasm in my pants then. What a great leap, though, from Zlatan. What a header. What a finish that was. But unfortunately, he is a mile offside there. Oh, my days. But that's something that we need to do in this second half. We need to score some goals. So 2 offside calls in this game so far. Both of them definitely correct. But, not good. Zlatan, you've got to watch where you are, pal. Midnight Fox says, do you think Zlatan will stay another season? I do, yeah, I do. I don't see why he would want to go anywhere else. He's got the opportunity at United next season, hopefully to be playing in the Champions League, and hopefully to be challenging for the Premier League trophy, which he's never won, of course. So I would think he should stay another season in the Premier League at Old Trafford. I think he's had a great season, considering he cost nothing, considering he's 35 years old. He's still a class act player. He's showing that this season just by the sheer number of goals that he's scoring. Maybe not quite as prolific as he once has been. Earlier on in the season, he was very prolific. But still a wonderful player, and still a player who can share his experience with the other players in the team. So if I was Mourinho, if I'm United, I'm trying to keep Zlatan for another year. And if I'm Zlatan, I'm happy to be a United player for another year. I hope he does stay next season. Oh, and a bit of a coming together there by Chris Smalling and a Saint-Étienne defender. Chris Smalling has leaped in the air there and they've nutted each other. Their skulls have connected. I think Chris Smalling's come off better, but still he's taken a knock to the noggin there. You guys heard about Mark Clattenburg? Mark Clattenburg is leaving the Premier League to go and be a referee in Saudi Arabia. Good riddance, Mark Clattenburg. Sick of that bloke. Oh, he's such a little prima donna referee. He's so dramatic and he always gets major decisions wrong. Some of them into the favour of Manchester United in the past, but a lot of them against us as well. I certainly won't miss him. Mourinho having a good old chin wag on the sidelines there. Bit of a bonding session between the managers there. Having a bit of a bond while the Saint-Étienne player who collided with Chris Smalling is down. And the physio's got a proper builder's bum on the go, man. I do not want to see that. That's just unnecessary. You know, that is a wardrobe malfunction. Ugh. The bomb saying his stream is a bit shit at the moment. Is it not working properly for everyone else? Get commenting. Is this live stream actually going out to a reasonable standard? My audio sync properly, etc. Can you hear me? If I'm coming through loud and clear, please do let me know. A couple more people in here watching now. Hello to everybody tuning in. If you're just joining us, United are winning 1-0. We're in the 51st minute, and here come United. Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes a good pass in down the left-hand side here. Daley Blind with a left-footed cross into the box. It falls to Paul Pogba! Oh, Paul Pogba with a half-volley attempt from a good 35 yards out. And unfortunately, the real Slim Shady couldn't put that in the back of the net there. He couldn't. But it was a good effort. At least it was a good effort in terms of the confidence he's got in this game. He's not afraid to go for that. That was a difficult effort. We know what he's capable of with long shots, so fair play to him. But unfortunately, it was high, wide and handsome. Philip Lomax says the stream's fine here. Thanks very much. Dabom, it may be your South African internet, as you say, so... yeah, can't help you with that one, but thanks for tuning in. Hope it sorts itself out. Anthony Martial's on the ball now from a pass from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He skipped by the play, Anthony Martial! Oh, Anthony, it's a great bit of play once again. But the ball's come back into the box, it's a header! Oh, and it's gone over the bar there. Oh, so close from United twice, so close. Anthony Martial with a lovely bit of trickery. I don't know how he's gone through the defender so easily, but he's literally gone through him like he was a freaking ghost, like he wasn't there. He sived him open, and unfortunately his shot at the end of it is right at the keeper. But other than that, lovely bit of wing play and attacking play by Anthony Martial there yet again. I mean, that run in the first half was George Best-esque. And he's just done something else which was just absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, right at the keeper. And then the rebounds come up. I'm not sure who got the header. Maybe it was Zlatan. But the rebound from Martial's shot has just looped over the crossbar, unfortunately. The keeper's just pushed it over the crossbar. So another good chance by Manchester United there. And a great bit of play from Martial. He's not seen too much of the ball tonight. But when he has seen it, he's made it count. He's looked dangerous. He's been very direct. He's taken the ball to goal, as he did in the game the other day. And he's just looking like an absolute class act. The next Thierry. Come on, my son. Hey, we've got another share on Twitter. Thank you, Laura Libchick. What's that? We've got a lady watching the stream? No. Well, hi, Laura. Thanks for stopping by. That's insane. So everyone on here is saying there's no girls in here. Turns out we might have one watching. So thank you, Laura. I've just retweeted that. You're a legend. Hope you're enjoying the game. United offside here. Free kick to Saint-Étienne. Coming up to the 55th minute in the game. Can Jesse Lingard have an impact in the second half? Florentin Pogba does seriously look like his brother Paul. He just looks like a bigger, beefier, harder version of his brother, pretty much. You know, Paul's there. They've both got silly hair. But, you know, I think I'd most like to have a scrap with Paul Pogba, given the choice. But Florentin, there featuring in this game, looks like his big brother, who's about 10. He looks about 10 years older than him, has to be said. Interesting battle, though. I wonder what's going to happen in the Pogba household after this. I say Pogba household, it's not like they go home and live together at their mums, is it? But you know what I mean? How it's going to be amongst the members of the family after this game. You know, mama's boy Florentin versus daddy's boy Paul. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anthony Martial again with a great bit of play. Oh, and he's just on a different wavelength to Paul Pogba there. Pogba just stopped his run. He wanted to see Martial take it to goal in his own, and Martial's tried to lay it off for Pogba, who just wasn't on the same wavelength, and he's given it away. Paul Pogba now in the centre of the half. And Zlatan's got the ball in a dangerous position. It's fallen to him. Get your head up, Zlatan, and have a pop. He lays it up. Oh! And a shot from Antonio Valencia gets through to the Saint-Étienne goal and finishes ever so slightly left of the left post here, the far post. Oh, it was curling back towards the goal as well, and just finished 6 to 12 inches past it. Very good shot from Antonio. It was a bit of a deflection there, which made it curl back towards the post, I think. Here's Daley Blind with the corner. I must admit, out of all the set-piece takers at United, I think Daley Blind should be taking the majority of the corners when he's on the pitch. They always seem to be good sort of Beckham-esque loopers. And there's another good one. He's got it to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba heads it down, but there's nobody there for it when Paul Pogba does head it down. And Saint-Étienne break, but Manchester United get the ball back. 56 minutes, 56 seconds gone. The referee has stopped play here. He's pulled up Ander Herrera and he's brandished the yellow card. Well, let's see what this is for. It's a sliding tackle. He doesn't even make contact with the player. He makes no contact with him. He's about a year too early. And Ander Herrera's totally missed him. Okay, he's sliding. Maybe it's a little bit reckless, but there was nothing wrong with that. You know, he's not even touched him. Ander was just sliding in front of him, anticipating some sort of a pass, trying to get the block in. And that's bullshit. And Herrera misses the next match. He's got a yellow card. Oh! Ridiculous, man. Oh, and here's Laura again in the comment section of the video. Laura Hickmon, thank you very much. She says, enjoying it very much. Love your passion. Thank you, Laura, for tuning in. And there you go. We've got a lady in here. Make her feel welcome. Daley Blind to Anthony Martial down the left. Saint-Étienne. Oh, it's a good move by them. They're taking it towards United's goal here. Paul Pogba, very well done, Paul. He gets back and he gets the ball and he looks up, and that's a great bit of defensive play by Paul Pogba there to get back there with the covering run and to take the ball off him. Well done. Good game he's having so far, Paul Pogba, with his passing, you know, and just a good box-to-box display so far from him. Something really hydrating about beer when you're drinking it to speak. I feel like I'm speaking very clearly right now. You know, if I was, maybe it's just all in my head because I have had a couple of beers. But if I was drinking Coca-Cola or something, I think I'd be really gacked up right now. It wouldn't be good. So, all praise to really cheap Carling crappy beer. But I don't really make a habit of just drinking on my own. But I thought I'd give it a go tonight, seeing as the game was on and doing a live stream. Bit of banter at the bar type situation, you know what I mean? Just get hammered on my own. Oh dear. It's going down nicely. It's going down nicely. I have got work in the morning, so going to stop after that one. But it's going down nice. Was there another Pogba brother there, is there? There's another Pogba brother watching from the stands with a half Saint-Étienne, half Man United or half red, half green shirt on. Not sure how I stand on that, but that's brotherly love for you there. He can't decide, he can't pick a side. So he split himself down the middle there. That's insane. Oh, the ball's fallen to Saint-Étienne in the United area, but Antonio Valencia does very well to get the ball back. He sort of walked himself into the corner here. And well done, that's a goal kick. Goal kick! Well done, Antonio. Andrew Dobbins asked, what happened to your videos with Henry Hotspur Pig? Basically, Henry's been working ridiculous hours. He works every weekend as well, and it's just difficult to get him pinned down. And he's got wife and kids, got another kid on the way. So maybe I shouldn't really give you his whole personal life story. Maybe you wouldn't appreciate that, but still, that's pretty much the reason he's not been around. But he's gonna feature very soon. I'll get him involved. I'll pin him down soon. But in terms of I asked him if he was around tonight. He's just not able to get out tonight. Busy with work and family commitments, etc. So I don't even know if he was able to watch the Tottenham game earlier. So considering he did say he was doing a late till 7, so probably not, which is probably just as well because they were gash-tastic. But rest assured, be getting him involved ASAP. A lot of love for Henry Hotspur on this channel, there is. T3 Triple D says Piggy makes me moist. Wow. I'm just going to leave that one there actually. But thanks for sharing. Appreciate the share. Just got a tweet from Pauline Leach in Cambridge. Thank you, Pauline, for tweeting me. She says, you're coming through loud and clear in Cambridge. Need another goal. We 100% need another goal, Pauline. Thanks for tweeting me here. I'm going to give you a follow back. You're a legend. Thank you. We've got another lady. Watching this stream. How about that? And Paul Pogba with a shot from distance. Oh, and I'm just talking, and I'm not even watching the game here. And Paul Pogba, he's disappointed with that effort. But what a great effort that was. Almost in the back of the net. He's about 30 yards out. Matt has put the ball into him. It's a fantastic turn. And with his left foot, he's just curled the ball towards the back stick. And it is so close to beating the keeper. Maybe the keeper has had it covered because he is across to that very, very well. But still very close from Paul Pogba. He's having a good game. Be nice to cap off this performance of his tonight with a goal or with doing something spectacular for one of his teammates. He's already done that a couple of times tonight. He's having a good game, it's Paul, tonight. You've got to say. He's winning the battle with the Pogba brothers at the moment, which is always an interesting element to this game. Hopefully, as I say, next half an hour, will it be even better for Paul? He has deserved something from this game. He's turned it on, especially in this second half here. He's looking for something. Scorpion Aura says, what do you do for a living? I'm in sales. That's all I'm really going to tell you because I don't want anybody just randomly turning up, but I'm in sales. So, not that anybody would, but still, if that happened, maybe a bit unprofessional, I don't know. So, but that's what I'm in. And I'm also into sort of podcasting and YouTubing as well, technically. Not really, though. Video views not what they used to be in the Moyes days, or in terms of when we lose. That's the thing. United winning means that all these Liverpool fans, all these Arsenal fans, all these Chelsea, all these scum fans basically are not coming on my videos to give me grief. So United having a good run at the moment is it's actually getting me less views, but I'm not bothered. Obviously, I want United to win. But if you guys, can you do me a favour actually and share this video once again Tell your mates about it. Make sure you are subscribed. Tell your mates to subscribe. Help me out. Please help me grow this channel. And like I said earlier, if you guys want to get involved, send me videos for upcoming games. Anything really about players, whatever. Match reviews, match previews, all that sort of thing. Send them to me at mrflyingpighd@gmail.com, and I'm going to try and get more people featured on the channel because, as I said, I just don't have the time really with work and stuff to upload as much as I would. Oh, Paul Pogba with a chance. This time he's spooned it over the bar. It's poor. He should have put the ball back into the box there. He's a bit greedy. He was at an acute angle. I think I may have got a few new followers tonight. People that I've never actually spoken to on Twitter or YouTube. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Make sure you do subscribe to this for upcoming ones. I'm going to try and do as many as I can. I'll certainly be doing one for the Blackburn game. And of course, the next Wednesday we've got Saint-Étienne again, which I'll be doing a stream for. And then after that, have we got City or Southampton? I'm not quite sure. I can't quite remember. But I think we've got City. It might be postponed actually. And if not, then we've got Southampton. So, you know, I'll be doing streams for all of those games. So get back to the channel for those. And after this game, I'll be doing my customary match reaction, which is just you know, post-match analysis of the game, which I'll just record straight immediately after the game and then post it on YouTube about 20 minutes after this stream finishes. So please come back and give that a like. But United winning this game 1-0 currently, still from that Zlatan Ibrahimovic free kick early in the first half. So we've got to add to this really. As I was saying at the start of this game, against Saint-Étienne here, we need to win this game comfortably. We need to have a couple of goal cushion at least to take to France. We've seen what a good side they are. You know, they're looking like a good side. They've created chances. This second half hasn't been so good for them, but in the first half in particular, they look very good. Jose's obviously changed something up at half-time because they're not getting through as many times. And it looks like Rashford's maybe being ready to come on here. But yeah, United need to have a good cushion to take to France with us next week. You don't want to be teetering on a 1-0 lead and then go into some real hostile territory and hoping to see you through just on that. Anthony Martial with a chance! Oh, it's saved, and Paul Pogba with a volley. That's also blocked. And Saint-Étienne on the counter here. So yeah, really, we've got to get another goal this second half. There's about 23 minutes left of normal time. Anthony Martial's blazing down that left-hand side of the pitch. Oh, he's been fouled! It's a great bit of skill from him to cut back inside with the ball, but he has been brought down. So Anthony Martial's won us a free kick in a dangerous position. We can whip a ball in here. He's got such pace. Look at that pace and look at that foot speed and just the skill he's got. He's an absolute eagle-eyed beast. Love him. Steady on. But he's turning out to be a great left winger. He does remind me a lot of Thierry Henry at the start of his career. He really does have that sort of touch and that elegance about him, but also that just direct destruction that he can do. You know, he's got that ability to just beat people. Oh! Oh my days! Oh, the free kick was taken, the ball's gone into the box, and Paul Pogba has blazed the header at goal, and it's hit the crossbar, man, and ricocheted, bounced off. It was a ridiculously good header, you know, from a really good ball in. Look at this ball in. The ball comes in, Pogba's waiting for it with the back stick. He's in an acre of space, he's ran into that position. It's a great run. Oh, I'm going to have a heart attack. And it's a great header from Paul, but it's just a couple of inches too high. The keeper's nowhere. The keeper's beaten. But Paul Pogba's very nearly given Manchester United a second goal there, but the crossbar denying it. Oh, man. So close, so close. This second half has really been United's, though. First half, you'd maybe give it to Saint-Étienne, even if the scoreline suggests otherwise. But this second half, United have turned it on. We've improved. And that's a foul. Saint-Étienne have a free kick to clear it. T3DDD says Pogba has hit the post so much this season. He really has, yeah. He's been quite unlucky, especially from free kicks and stuff. He could have a highlight reel of goals. ridiculous this season if they hadn't hit the post, the bar, etc. And also a lot of the passes that he's made, some of the passes he's put in have been incredible. And if his teammates hadn't missed absolute sitters on the end of that pass, then he'd also have a highlight reel of top quality assists. So, you know, has he had that bad of a season? He seems to be settling into it now. He's controlling this game. So far, for me, Paul Pogba's United's man of the match so far. I mean, Anthony Martial as well has been excellent. He's caused a lot of problems on the left-hand side. And some of the runs he's made, the penetrating runs, he's made 2 in particular where he's had goal-scoring opportunities created for himself. Unfortunately, not been able to cap him off, but a stunning performance from him again, building on that last one he had in the previous game against Watford, was it? So, you know, good performances from them so far. Let's see what they can do for the remainder of the game. I do think we need another goal, though. You know, 1-0 up here. We don't want to be going over there with just a 1-goal lead. I'm not sure if that's good enough to get us through, and that would be a terrible result going out to these guys. Kyle Fury says, I feel sorry to those wearing headphones. Damn it, I've done it again. I'm just loud. I'm a loud individual, especially when I'm watching the footy. Any suggestions with microphones or anything that might help with that so they don't just pop out and explode your eardrums? Because, you know, I do tend to get pretty loud, especially when there's something going on in the game here. You know, so it does happen. It does happen. Safe Mahmood says, I challenge you and your team to a 5-a-side, Mr. Pig. Interesting, pal. Name the place. Name the stakes. No, I haven't played football for about a year or so, actually. I used to play 5-a-side down local leisure centre, playing goal, and occasionally centre forward. But not for a while. I need to get myself playing again because I've piled on the pounds. Need to get more active. So yeah, maybe I'll take you up on that. On your old 5-a-side match. I can get 4 mates together. They probably won't be very good, but I'll get them together. So, first pint of Carling tasted like horse piss. Wasn't really enjoying it. Second pint of Carling tasted a bit better, maybe like dog piss or something. And the third one, well, that's just amber nectar. I tell you, it's amazing what a couple of beers can do to your taste buds. But oh, Saint-Étienne, it's offside. It's off. Oh, Paul Pogba. Deary me. Here comes Saint-Étienne down the right. They've got numbers forward. Oh, it's a great ball into Saint-Étienne. No! Oh, come on, my son. Oh, it's just gone over the crossbar. Saint-Étienne down the right. It's penetrating. It's destructive. They've just destroyed our defence. Great bit of football by them. Really great pinpoint pass to their striker. And he has just lifted it over the crossbar, fortunately for us. But Romero is beaten. And it looks like it's going to fall into the net there, and Saint-Étienne are going to get the equaliser. But thankfully for us, it's just over the bar. And Roux is his name. Couldn't quite capitalise on that. Oh, my days. You know, Saint-Étienne have been in this game. They have scored. They have created goal-scoring opportunities. They haven't been able to score, thankfully. But imagine if they had. Imagine if they had their shooting boots on today. They could have been 3-1 up now. They really could have. So you've got to give them a lot of credit and just hope that we can keep them out for the rest of this game, and hope that United can add to this lead, because if they're like this and they're at home, then you know they could have a field day against us if we don't bring our A game, which we're not at the moment. The start of the second half was quite a positive spell for United. We created chances, we were dominating them, we were nullifying Saint-Étienne, but in the last sort of 5-10 minutes they've got back into the game. They've hit us on the break. They've got numbers forward, committed numbers forward. And they've crafted themselves a couple of chances, i.e. that one, which was shit scary, because it was very nearly a goal. Valencia with a ball into the back stick. Anthony Martial goes over the top of him, but he gathers it up and passes it back to Daley Blind. Daley Blind Squares it to Paul Pogba in the centre of the park. Now Paul Pogba finds Rashford, who's just come on, who's rinsing towards the goal. Oh, Rashford! Yes, come on, my son, you beauty! Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes it 2-0 to Manchester United. He's there for the rebound. What a bit of play for Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford has just absolutely torn through their defence there. He's torn through their defence. He's taken it to the byline and he has whipped in the ball. He's actually not whipped in the ball. He's shot at goal and the goal has rebounded. The ball's rebounded. It's fallen for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Oh, what a great bit of play from Rashford. You know, he gets the ball into the dangerous position in the 6-yard box. The keeper comes out and palms it straight into the path of Zlatan, who's just waiting for it and just gives it a very nonchalant tap in and raises his arms in a Cantona-esque fashion. Oh, that's so nonchalant. He's just like, yeah, have it, lads. Come on, my son, you beauty. And Marcus Rashford, who's just come on, gets a lot of credit for me for that one. That was stunning bit of play from him. And that's what he does. He just takes it past people. He beats people. He's got so much pace. Anthony Martial and Rashford on the pitch. If you can make that work, either winger or, you know, then that is just that's a killer combo because they've got so much pace and they can both beat a defender. Really great goal there. And there we have it. United leading 2-0. Coming up to the 76th minute. That's 4 goals in 6 matches now for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. 2 tonight. First one, a little bit fortunate, but that one was very good indeed. It's just fallen to him and he's tucked it away nicely. So another great goal scoring performance from Zlatan Ibrahimovic tonight. In the last game he didn't score, but he did create. And in this game he's not created so much, but he has scored a couple of goals. So brilliant performance from him in terms of just scoring the goals. But another great assist there by Marcus Rashford. And yes, the bomb points out that Zlatan is on a hat-trick. There's still 15 minutes of this game to go, so we could be seeing a Swedish hat-trick at some point tonight. And here come United once again! Oh, Jesse Lingard! He's just had a shot from about 35 yards out. The ball's played into him. And he's just opened up his body. He's looking for that bottom right-hand corner. It's a good effort. It's a good effort there. And it's only about a yard wide of the far right post. Keeper's got it covered. But really, that was a good effort. Good move by Manchester United. And this is more like it. Creating more chances here. Stopping Saint-Étienne from having any chances. This is what we need. And Saint-Étienne have given possession of the ball away. Once again, Zlatan Ibrahimovic on the ball in the centre of the park. I mean, those players are just so fast, aren't they? Anthony Martial, Rashford, if you let them fly past, if you let them anywhere near you, basically, with a football, then they're going to beat you for pace. I mean, that's what it seems like. These players just cannot deal with the intricate sort of wing play of Martial, and they can't deal with the sheer pace of Rashford. Displayed just there. I mean, Rashford's absolutely torn that defender apart. He's blazed past him. He's got a good ball across and he set up a goal. And Anthony Martial early on's had a couple of really good chances. And he has been unfortunate not to get himself a goal. It's actually Florentin Pogba who's gone down here. It looks like there's break in play. An injury, perhaps Florentin. The Pogba family are looking on concerned. They're not happy here. They are not happy at all. And it looks like Florentin Pogba maybe just be suffering from cramp here. Is he injured? He gets back to his feet. He's like he's twice the build of Paul Pogba, which I'm sure is why he's a defender. And they make a substitution. Florentin Pogba's been taken off as a precaution here, and Beric has come on. So it's no longer Pogba v Pogba. I think Paul Pogba has won the battle of the brothers there tonight. It's 2-0. Pogba's not got himself a goal, but he has performed really well in terms of creating chances for his teammates. And he was unlucky not to get that really good headed chance in off the woodwork. So, you know, Paul Pogba's won the battle of the Pogbas tonight. We all wanted that. And thankfully that has happened. But no disgrace from Florentin. He hasn't disgraced himself whatsoever in this game. Good performance from him. And United have got a corner here. 79 minutes, 33 seconds gone. 10 minutes or so of normal time left in this game. We can almost breathe a sigh of relief because I think it would be too much for Saint-Étienne for United to go into the second leg with a 2-0 lead, which is just what I was saying we needed. If we didn't have that, it'd be a bit ropey. But because we do currently anyway, and we can still add to that with the remainder of this game, then the first leg's going to give us a real good base to just see us through the next round. Second leg is where it all matters, of course. I'm not denying that if it hadn't have gone a different way, our way tonight, then Saint-Étienne could have been... Oh, good chance by United again. Zlatan puts the ball in. It's a shit cross in the end, and it's gone out. But Saint-Étienne have a lot of chances tonight. They could have scored a couple of those. They didn't. If they had done this, would have had a completely different look to this game. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic with a rolling back play! Oh, and Zlatan puts the ball into the box, but it's cleared away. Great bit of skill from him. He just did like a, like a spoon freaking... What is that called again? He's just done like a... hooked. I don't know. I forget the freaking name of it. What did he just do? I forgot the name of that particular skill, but it was brilliant. Yeah, this is good. This is good from United. We just need to keep it in their half, see the remainder of this game out, take the 2-0 lead to Saint-Étienne, or even add to it. We've still got time to add to it. And a goal here would be very costly for United if Saint-Étienne score. We've just got to see this game out now. I'd much rather this finish 2-0 than being too cavalier and go in for it and then conceding a goal. That would be poor. This is a game over 2 legs. Take the game to France with a 2-0 lead. Of course, it'd be nice to add to it, but... Oh, here comes Saint-Étienne on the break. Scoop turn. That's what it's called. Nobody's actually commented that. I just remembered it. So it's called a scoop turn. That's what he did. It was a freaking quality scoop turn. Yes, Henrik Benjaminson. He says, do 3-0 so we can rest player in the final. Or in the next game, I guess you're saying. But yeah, if we did win this game 3-0, then that would almost guarantee safe passage through to the next round. You can never say that in football, of course. Anything can happen. But I'd expect if United had a 3-goal lead to take into the second leg, then we're definitely battering Saint-Étienne and we're definitely progressing to the next round of the tournament. Even at 2-0, I think it's too much to ask of the Frenchies. And you've got to say the Frenchies have been pretty decent tonight, even though they're 2-0 down here. And they've just had a free kick. It's hit the wall and they've got a corner. Henri Sever taking the free kick. And here they come. And the referee is calling. Who's he calling back here? He's pushing the wall back. What's going on? Oh, he's saying it's handball. Anthony Martial's got his hand on the ball. And it's actually gone over the bar. So from that free kick, it was a handball by Anthony Martial. And they've got a free kick on the edge of the box here in a really dangerous position. That's not what you want to do. I mean, it did look like a good free kick, like it was going to goal. So, I mean, the arm is probably a good move from him, to be fair. But, oh, what's going on here? Pogba's just twatted Ander Herrera. What are you doing, Paul? He's just tripped him over, man. What the hell? That was really odd. Don't know if you saw that. They were trying to hold each other's hands in the wall, and he's just gone like, no, Ander. I think he thought he was a Saint-Étienne player. Yes, and the free kick has hit the wall, fortunately for us. But it's not away just yet. And it's been ran out of play. Come on, my son. Sever running it out of play. United just got to see out the clock now. 84 minutes gone. I say see out the clock. What am I talking about? We're Manchester United. Let's win this freaking game of football by 3. We want 3. And on comes Ashley Young. Haven't seen Ashley Young for a while. Off goes Anthony Martial. Martial, what a good performance from him. Really good performance. Made some great chances for his teammates and also created some really good ones for himself. Very tricky, very dangerous down the left-hand side. I give him an 8 out of 10 tonight. I think Martial's been great. Candidate for man of the match. So fair play to him. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic, he's still got some pace, this lad. He gets to the ball. He tries to play in Rashford, but Rashford's not quite equal to it. Saint-Étienne on the counter-attack, though. See, this is what I mean when you're gallivanting a bit too much forward, when you've already got a comfortable win. Come on, my son. Bailly gets the ball away. Also, if you guys want to ask me anything, you can tweet me using the hashtag AskThePig at Mr. Flying Pig HD on Twitter. And I'll try and read that out and answer that before the end of this video. Also, please do share it. If you like this video, I'll try and retweet that out. A thank you to everybody who's done that so far. You're a bunch of legends. Free kick to Saint-Étienne. The ball comes into the box. And it's dealt with by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Come on, Zlatan. He heads the ball away. The ball loops back into the United box. Oh, dodgy stuff. And it's headed away by Chris Smalling. Well done, pal. And Zlatan clears away. Come on, lads. This is it. And we're on the break. Jesse Lingard down the right. This is looking pretty positive from United here. Ashley Young on the ball. We've not seen too much of him. Surely he's got a dive or two left in him before the end of this season. Paul Pogba's just taking the piss out of them now. And Herrera plays a lovely ball into Rashford. Rashford drags the ball back. Zlatan Ibrahimovic to the 6-yard box. Oh, it's a penalty, ref. Penalty, ref. Come on, my son, it's a penalty. And Zlatan draws the foul yet again in a dangerous position. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has won the penalty for Manchester United here. Let's just take a look at the replay. Is he fouled? Is it legitimate? Oh my days, I think he's dived again. I don't want to look. I don't want to look at this. Oh, he's dived again. You dirty bastard, Zlatan. That is filth. Oh, as a United fan, I'm glad we've got the penalty, but as a football fan, I'm sad. I'm sad that Zlatan, who's built like a big shithouse, is falling down like a complete fairy, pal. I don't like that in football, but he's got the penalty here. He's got a chance for a hat-trick, so you can't blame him. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, here he goes. Here he goes with the shot. He's standing over the ball. Penalty. Zlatan! Come on, my son! Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes it 3-0. A hat-trick for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, of which 2 of those goals were dives, were set up from dives. They were absolutely set up from dives. For that I hang my head in shame, Zlatan. But for scoring the 3 goals, I say, come on, my son, get in there. You're a legend, pal. But, I mean, nobody wants to see United players doing that. He's won us 2 very important goals tonight just by being a theatrical drama queen. What do you guys think about this? Watching, tweet me or comment. What do you think about this? Zlatan Ibrahimovic, do you care that he's just filthily won us a couple of goals? I was talking about Ashley Young before that, about diving, and it's actually Zlatan seems one of the main culprits. I mean, very, very, very soft. How can you be going down like that? If it was against us, we would be pulling our hair out right now, because that is 2 chances that turned into goals that are just blatant dives, in my opinion. And I hate to say that because I never really associated that with Man United before. It wasn't really in the Premier League a few years ago. It was more like Italy and places like that. You get a lot of theatrics, but lately the Premier League's just as bad as anywhere. Yeah, Joshua Takat says, haha, thought it was Young then. He's a main diver. He really is a main diver. I think he's got a bloody scuba helmet on or something. That's how much of a freaking diver he is. Scuba helmet? Is that what I mean? It's not what I mean. Yeah, Dabom says, Zlatan, our hat-trick hero. Don't take it away from him. He has banged in 3 goals tonight, even if they have come in a bit of a filth way. Yes, Kyle says, did Zlatan dive again? He did. I think he did. I mean, I only saw the replay once there, but it looked like he just gave his legs out on himself and drooped down to the floor. to get the penalty, and it worked. Paul Pogba brings the ball down here. We're approaching the 90th minute here. It's 89 minutes, 38 seconds gone. So I don't know how much stoppage time there will be in this game. Probably a few minutes or a couple of minutes. But so far, United are winning 3-0. We've got the job done here at home. We go into the away leg with a really good positive result here and something to basically just almost guarantee us into the next round. We've got to go there and hopefully win the game, and certainly not lose the game, and certainly not lose the game by a deficit of 3 or whatever. But we'll be really happy with this result. A lot of question marks about it. Where were Saint-Étienne in terms of how quality they were? I know they're doing well over in France, but it is a different league. They've shown some good quality at times. They've created a lot of chances. And on a different night, they could have put in a couple of those. But United, too strong for them tonight. Although I say that, but Zlatan has won himself a couple of very questionable chances. Oh, and Jesse Lingard here tries to get the ball in at the far post. He doesn't, and it goes out for a United throw. There's 4 minutes of added time. We're just approaching the end of the first minute in added time. So 4 minutes just to see this game out here. Mourinho will be ridiculously over the moon about this result, as will United, as will us fans. Saint-Étienne will feel piss poor about this performance. They will, because the refereeing at times has not been good. The theatrics by Zlatan to win the free kick earlier on, which he scored in a very lucky way, and to win the penalty at the end there in a very theatrical way. They'll feel like they've been kicked in the bollocks here by a 20-stone bloke. So, let's just give a little bit of respect to them, because they've been on the receiving end of a slight injustice tonight. And as a United fan, it's difficult to say that, but I think they've been unlucky to lose this game 3-0 anyway, put it that way. But as a United fan, I don't really give a shit. I don't care, because United are safely through to the next round, at least we think. Coming up to the end of the game, can I just ask all of you legends for tuning in and just say, please come back after this video has been published and chuck a like and a comment on it, because these comments that you're writing now don't get published on the final video, so they get lost for eternity. So if you can, come back and write down some of your key thoughts about the game after this live stream's been published on YouTube. And also I'll be doing my my match reaction for the game, which will be coming after this particular stream is finished, which will be very soon. So I'll record that quickly, a little analysis of the game. So please do come back for that, my general match reaction as per usual. Come back and give that a share, it'd be much appreciated. And Saint-Étienne's just had a very good chance here as well, but in the end it's cleared away. Just over a minute of stoppage time left. It's been a really positive, successful performance from United tonight. Very good. Paul Pogba's been excellent. He's created all sorts. Been very influential in the centre of the park there, both in terms of setting things up and calming things down. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic has got himself a hat-trick. Oh! Jesse Lingard with a chance at the end here. Unfortunately, he's not managed to put it in the back of the net. But Zlatan Ibrahimovic got himself the hat-trick tonight. You've got to say, brilliant performance from him. He's been very influential. He has actually legitimately just been fouled. I think they'll be thinking, let's hack this bastard down. Let's hack this diving bastard down. That's what I'd be thinking if I was on the pitch and he just won 2 set pieces or 2 chances for his team when, he hasn't really been fouled. I'd be pretty pissed off. But as it's United, I'm not. And here United have got the free kick at the end. 20 seconds left of the game. Zlatan's already got his hat-trick. Paul Pogba's standing over the ball here. Usually you give it to Zlatan here, but because he's already got his hat-trick, Paul Pogba deserves the goal. Paul Pogba has a chance to score this dream goal in this game against Saint-Étienne here, in the game against his brother, and he shoots over the ball! Oh, he shoots it over the wall, and it's just gone left of the goal. Really good free kick. Really good curl on it. Sort of Beckham-esque, up and down over the wall. In the end, it's really not that far. It's just finished to the side of the stanchion, And oh my days, it is close. It is like 6 inches close. I've been very impressed with Paul Pogba's free kicks this season, and he hasn't scored barely as many as he should have, because some of them have been brilliant. Come on, there we have it. Final whistle, lads and lasses. Thank you to everyone for tuning in today and watching this watch-along. United have just beaten Saint-Étienne 3-0 at Old Trafford in the first leg in the Europa League. Last 16? No, last 32? I can't actually remember now. But we've given ourselves a really good chance of progressing through to the next round here. We've got to play them again next week on Wednesday, I believe it is, over in France. So it was really important. And here we go with the Pogba brothers embrace at the end of the game here. Rye smiles. That's great to see. Are they going to swap each other's shirts with Pogba on the back? It makes sense. But, you know, great to see that. Really good sportsmanship shown from there, as you would expect between two brothers. And Paul's got a bigger smile on his face than Florentin does, has to be said. Zlatan Ibrahimovic clapping away there, applauding the home support. And United successfully won this game tonight. We've put in a real professional performance. We have dominated them in the second half. First half, it was very touch and go, very open chances, end to end. But United coming out on top with the 3-0 victory. Get in there, my son. Just want to say thanks again. Please do come back, like this video, comment. Also, keep a lookout for my upcoming video, which will be on the channel in about 20 minutes or so. Or I might even just do a live one. I don't know if I should do a live one or not. But I might just do a match reaction quick of my usual style of match reaction, just to break down analysis of the game for anybody who's not able to watch this 2-hour-long stream. But for those of you who did tune in, you're a bunch of freaking legends. All you guys who shared it on Twitter and over social media, you're a bunch of legends. Han YOLO, Rockstar Fudge, he's just liked the video as well. And I've just shared you, pal. I've just retweeted it on Twitter. So thank you for doing that. Come back soon for the match reaction. And until next time, it's been a pleasure. Come on, United, and have yourselves a freaking good one. Take it easy.